Good morning! It's medieval battlefield day, and I'm going to get ready now to get as medieval as I can. I've got a couple of dresses that I'm going to see will look good, and they're not going to look medieval at all, but they'll look just come on, I'm excited. You don't know about the Wars of the Roses, Richard III versus Henry Tudor. It's one of the most significant battles because thus it ended effectively the medieval era. Wars of the Roses lasted 30 years, and it is between a nice haircut, babe. This guy, Richard III, he was known as the villainous hunchback in Shakespeare. At the age of 33, he was killed in Bosworth in 1485, and he's also thought to be evil, as shown through Shakespeare and throughout history, because they said he killed his two nephews. Naughty. And Bosworth was the last battle where it happened, and this is where I work. And he was defeated by this guy, Henry Tudor, Henry VII. This is the dad of Henry VIII. He did have another son called Arthur, but Arthur unfortunately died. And Henry VII married Richard's niece, and he had a successful reign until the end. He went a bit touchy. His wife and his son was dead, and he just went a bit hardcore. But he reigned for, I think it was about 24 years. And it was through him that he combined the red and the white rose. This is why we call it Wars of the Roses. Red rose of the Lancasters, white rose of York. And they say that Game of Thrones is actually based on this sort of fallout. But it's very, very interesting. Yeah, I love the dress, babe. Before I go, I made myself attempt to block in this before I go, and then I'll go over properly when I get back. I did it in a bit of a rush, to be honest. But already, the kitchen does look a lot bigger. Yes. I've just got to put a coat over that. I've gone over this morning. So yeah, productivity done now. It's time to enjoy myself. Well, can we just appreciate that I look incredible? I mean, the shoes ruin it a little bit, but I don't know what to say. Right, I'm off to the battlefield now, and the weather doesn't look that great, but sod it. I'll have a glass of mead for you. I'll see you there. It's begun. We're here. I'm so excited to see the battle. I think it's starting. I'm not sure. I'm excited.
Richard needs to do something. He needs to breathe. So, he would have been wearing a bevel at this point, which is the chin guard, but on a poleaxe. This ruptures his frontal sinus. At this point, his nose starts to stream with blood, and he loses vision in his right eye and cease. He looks like he's alive because, much like a chicken with its head removed, they're still autonomic functioning. So he starts to fit, if you'll excuse the phrase. So he's shaking. As he is shaking, he is mobbed by other men and beaten to the floor. Sword! Another one comes in, bear hugs him, stabs him up the back of the helmet. Brain death, he starts to shake. They push him to the floor. They cut the strap on his helmet. They rip it off him. They lay about him. One cracking the back of his skull open. Jamie, thank you. He falls forwards. They don't strip him. Doughty follower of the king. Can we have a cheer for Brackenbury? But at an incline. A slight advantage to cavalry, a slight disadvantage to infantry. Their forces meet, ladies and gentlemen. The two firebrands have clashed their forces already. To defend the Oxford flag. Yes, I can see Tudor has exposed himself to Richard. Richard is gathering his bodyguard, they're taking lance. They're going to charge, Richard's going to charge Tudor. They're going to counter. And Lancaster and Tudor! A Tudor! A Tudor! I told you we'd be on the winning side. So, despite a small upset, things have gone according to plan. Is in my brother Thomas's hand. The boar is shaved.
You look marvellous, darling.
No, you're only saying that because it's true.
Does he have a name?
So this is my pet polecat, Woodbine, just having his dinner. I do apologise, he's a little bit rude. I call him Woodbine because, well, he's got no legs, so he goes out for a drag.
Oh, it's so good that you look after him, though. Is that delicious?
That is really nice.
Thank you. We're going to try the raspberry and lemon mead.
Don't be shy, guys. Come forward. Fight your way through. Kick, scream, throw heavy.
Can I try some elderflowers?
Yes, you can.
Oh my goodness.
Am I right?
I've got some mead and I absolutely shouldn't have, but I have. And now, battle is finished. Everyone seems to be packing up. Tomorrow I'll be working here. And it's been a great day, and I will be taking the mead back to the boat and you can come and join me. But this is Richard's camp. Spoiler alert, he died. Additionally, no husband as yet, but I am seeing a lot of men take off their armour. Okay, so that's my time as a visitor done. Tomorrow it's all about going to work. So I'm going to go home now, relax. I'm going to try a little bit of this mead. I'll see you at home. That is it. I'm in for the night. Okay, I'm home and I'm absolutely crashed. I've got Vic under my nose and I've had some painkillers. I feel rough again. I felt alright on the battlefield, and then now I'm like, bah. What's amazing is about this battlefield and about this era, Richard III, everyone acts like it's almost like it happened last week to them. And I feel like everyone who takes part in these sort of things, it's such like a precious thing to bring history to life. And one of the things about Richard III is that he has been depicted as a villain for 500 years. You have to remember that the Tudors were very good at propaganda, and they made lies about him, saying that, you know, when his mother was carrying him in her womb, she was pregnant for 2 years, he was born with 4 set of teeth, 4 set of talons. He was a terrible, terrible man, and we will never know for sure if he did kill his 2 nephews. There is the theory now that Henry Tudor killed 2 nephews, and that Richard III was a kind and just king. However, during Richard III's very short reign, he did become very paranoid, and he did start, you know, chopping people's heads off without trial and killing his mates to make an example. However, hopefully we'll know the truth in the future, but I struggle to think of a king that wasn't bloody in some respects. Even Henry Tudor, when he took over, he was very, what's the word? Suspicious, paranoid, deadly, vicious in the end. A lot of kings, that's how they end up. But it's just, hopefully we'll find out more. So I don't know who I support. Am I pro Richard or am I pro Henry? But what I would like to say is that it took a lot of bravery for Henry to do what he did, but also in the same thing, Richard's family had given everything. They'd sacrificed everything for England, for the throne. And I feel like when we look at history's past, just take everything with a pinch of salt. Hopefully we'll find out the truth. Okay, to toast to the Battle of Lizbef, Richard III. This better not have a cork. This better not have a cork. Oh, well, I can deal with this cork. Is there any better sound? Oh, can I smell it? And I've got to have the right glass for it, so I'm using my great grandma Edge's little. Are they for port? Are they for sherry? Well, these are. I think these are from like the 1920s or some kind of. Get out of the way. Okay, right. Thank you, Mead Huga Mead Co. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but. The anniversary is officially on the 22nd of August, where Richard III fell in battle and Henry Tudor rose as King of England. Here's to you. La la la. Oh, this is bad news. I've got to get up really early tomorrow morning. Lastly, if you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've ever had me before, and what do you think would be your drink of choice in the medieval times. You can also sign up as a patron if you want. If you do, thank you. But don't feel bad if you don't fancy it or don't want to. But if you do, thank you. You get to watch videos for anyone else. You get to read blogs that I don't release out because I don't want my mum to read them. And you get to read bits of books that I haven't released yet. That'd be fun. Anyway, cheers, and in once again memory of all the soldiers, all the peasants / povos who died for a man to become powerful. Life never changes, does it, darling? No. All the best.